hard to imagine that a boy born in Christchurch in 1901 would one day be dubbed the least boring person who ever lived, but Leonard Charles Huia Lai has always pushed the limits of imagination. 3 minutes seems hardly sufficient to cover the enormous breadth and scope of Len's work. In addition to his experiments with film, he was also a kinetic sculptor, artist, poet and theorist, with an impossibly prolific career spanning over 60 years. His influence has been immense, both in the realms of modern art and in more mainstream media, from Disney's Fantasia to MTV videos. Here in Wellington, we are even fortunate enough to see Len's work firsthand. The water whirler at the northeast corner of Frank Kitts Park is based on one of Len's own designs, which are now cared for and developed posthumously by the Len Lai Foundation. For the next few minutes, however, I'd like to concentrate on the extraordinary contribution Len has made to the art of cinema by showing a few clips that illustrate some of his most popular and influential experiments with film. Len's first film, Tusalava, was made in 1929 using 4,400 different drawings, which were individually photographed and compiled into a 9-minute animation. Tusalava is a Samoan word meaning everything eventually goes full cycle. Truly ahead of his time, Len was also one of the first European artists to express an interest in indigenous art and culture. In 1933, Lai extended his experiments to stop motion with the film The Peanut Vendor. After Tusalava and The Peanut Vendor, Len began to make films in association with the British General Post Office's film unit, and it was for them that he made the 1935 short Colour Box, an advertisement for cheaper parcel post. The images in Colour Box were created by painting directly onto celluloid. Len was among the pioneers of this technique, and Colour Box was the first example of direct filmmaking to be screened to a general audience. Lai continued his experiments with direct filmmaking in his 1936 film Rainbow Dance, where he combined direct painting with live-action silhouette of a dancing figure. And again in 1940 with Swinging the Lambeth Walk. In 1957, Len was commissioned by Chrysler to make Rhythm, and though the film was rejected by the company for being too abstract, it presents a wonderful synthesis of documentary footage and art. It is inspiring to know that long before Peter Jackson started experimenting with the Super 8 and 3 gallons of fake blood in his backyard, a Kiwi boy had already made an indelible mark on the cinematic world stage.